This short video will give you a few things about buying used cars in Spain and a few things to watch out for. I was watching a video earlier relating to a car that was purchased by somebody, and they sent the documents away, got somebody to process it for them, and then they were sat there expecting to pick the paperwork up in about 15 to 30 days, and they got a phone call. The car they had purchased was actually not a car that could have been purchased because it was owned by the bank. The cars this guy had sold were all basically leased cars. They were actually a car hire company, and going out of business, they sold all the cars, but all the financing was owned by the banks. All the vehicles were actually the banks, not the person who was selling them. When they returned to where they purchased the car from, all the cars are gone, and basically several people had been stung. At least 4 people had been stung this way. So the first thing you want to be doing if you're buying a second-hand car is you want to check the SUMA's up to date. The SUMA is your car tax, and if it's not, you could end up with having to spend a few €100 bringing it up to date. ITV, which is basically your MOT that you would have in the UK, you can't drive it on the roads without it, so make sure your ITV's up to date. There's a little, you'll see it on the documents, it says the ITV and when the next one's due. Depending on the type of vehicle, you could have to do the ITV every 6 months or every 12 months. The SUMA's due every 6 months. And the next issue is, how do you know if the car's stolen, been involved in an accident, got outstanding speeding tickets, etc., etc. There is actually a website that does this. I'll put the link in the bottom. There's no money in this for me. It's purely that it costs about €20, but they'll check the car for you. The other is you could actually go to the Guardia Civil and ask for the transportation section, and they could do it for you. But with that, I would say you probably have to speak Spanish. If you don't speak Spanish, you've got no hope. They don't really like dealing with people that are just speaking English, so it's be warned. Guardia will sort of shrug you off if you can't speak speak Spanish. So probably easier to do the one below, because by the time you pay for a translator anyway, it's going to be €20, and at least the report at the bottom will actually give you all that information in one document. And the main reason I want to share this myself is, buying a second-hand vehicle myself, I know what stress and anxiety you can get. You're worried about, is it going to be road legal? Is it going to break down on the way home? Is this, so at least with this, you've got a bit of information that can actually help you make a informed decision. The other thing is, you can actually take the vehicle to a mechanic. It's normal in Spain. You can actually get a mechanic to go over the vehicle for you and do an inspection, which could actually find some of those hidden faults. May be worth taking it to the same mechanic that will do your ITV later, because then at least they've done a check over before you purchase the vehicle, so you know what you're looking at. Alright, thanks for watching. Yeah.